Joining us now is former U.S. Attorney Guy Lewis. Great to see you.
Thank you.
Former U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of Florida. Why bring out the FBI? Why at 6 o'clock in the morning the SWAT team to arrest Roger Stone?
Boy, oh boy, the FBI is clearly sending a message. Mueller is clearly sending a message. Look, the defendant, Stone, knew this was coming. He had announced months and months ago he's going to get indicted. Everybody knew it. He probably was not a risk of flight. He probably was not a danger to the community. He did get a personal surety bond. In other words, he could sign and walk out the courthouse. But make no mistake, Mueller wants to send the message. If you're going to fight us, if you're not going to cooperate, then we're coming after you. The same thing he did for Manafort and the exact same thing he did for Cohen before both were cooperating.
So the net is kind of closing in on Trump's orbit, the people closer and closer to him. We're seeing these indictments come down. So now that Stone has been indicted, what is Robert Mueller's strategy? If you're the special counsel, what would your strategy be in terms of getting information out of Stone? Well,
I got to tell you, Ruta Bay, I hate to sound like a lawyer, but there's two ways to look at this, really. Is one, that the net is closing, that they are charging people closer and closer to Trump. And they're trying to get one or more of these people really to what we called flip and to provide evidence against Trump himself. It hasn't worked so far with Manafort. It hasn't worked, at least if you believe Stone today on the courthouse steps. It's not going to work with him. It might have worked with Cohen, because we know his lawyer, his former lawyer from New York, is cooperating and is talking. So, look, Trump has to look at this and be somewhat nervous. The flip side is if you look at the indictment, and we were talking about this before, Elliot, it does not charge collusion
or
by the president or conspiracy to collude with the Russians.
So why not go after Roger Stone on more serious charges if what you want is to put pressure on the guy and get him to flip? Why charge him with obstruction, witness tampering, and giving false statements?
Well, that's a great question, and I think the real answer is he, being Bob Mueller, didn't have the evidence. You got to believe if he had it, he would have pulled it out. He would have charged it. There's no doubt in my mind. He's charged Manafort several times. He's reached out. He's charged some Russian intelligence officers. He's charged others. He's not shy about charging defendants when he can prove the case. I don't think he can prove the case yet.
All right, Guy Lewis, we'll have much more with you at 7 o'clock on the news. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good to have you here.